Hey, this is Menfa, all eyes are fake, and welcome to episode 50. Hello, Scooter, Diggy, how are you two? Episode 50, the final episode of season 1 of Menfa. My armor is getting worn out. This is the second and last time this will get repaired. I think I'll have enough. Huh? Oh, okay. Is there any XP stuff I can get from the leftover ores? I don't have much left over now. After that diamond stuff last episode. For some reason my upper lip feels a little weird. Not too sure why. Not enough. Okay, this should be enough. Yep. Okay. That's cool. And I'll put you away. And the redstone, you can go over here, as you do. Yep. And now for the boots. Ah, that's why there was a piece of food under my lip. The more you know. And there goes my anvil. Don't need another one anymore. I'm going to leave you two here. So, episode 50, final episode. Today's date is the 28th of September 2014. This world was generated on the 8th of June 2013. It's been over a year, about a year and a quarter since. So, in case you haven't noticed, this is my base, the main room, I'd say. That was the storage room, and my own room down, my bedroom down at the back. There's also a route to get up to there, and this is the main room with the beacon underneath. If we go up here, and we take a right, then we got this fancy construction looking area, which was just a excuse to connect it. There wasn't much room, so that's what I did. Over this way we have our kitchen. Not much changes since the last time. This is all my also my banner in case you didn't notice. Got a pantry there, got a fridge over there, a sea lantern there. Man, those sea lanterns are hard to farm. Down here we got a weird place, the mushroom farm, and lava on the sides. It's pretty cool. I fixed up the back. It's now never brick stairs, so it doesn't connect. That's how that's done. Aerofall taught me about that, so thanks for that, Aerofall. Back here we have a museum with all these weird blocks and special items. And these used to be a pumpkin with an invalid damage value, so it had the missing texture thing. And the sticky piston and piston, all sides had the piston face. But they glitched out in a snapshot and they're no longer present. This is my warehouse, so there's a few armor stands and some storage here, and a random bed. I thought I'd remove it. Oh well, I'll just leave it. And up here we have a bit of an overhang into the museum. It's pretty cool. Bunch of anvils here if I need to use them, but I won't because you can see the top of them. And I think the last thing is just going up those stairs into, behind the painting, the main entrance room. And here is the mycelium from the Hone Confirmed prank, which when I self-pranked myself. That was around the time when Hone's release date was. So, yeah, whenever that was, that's when that was. Here's a bunch of my horses, including JMO HTP's Evil Eagle. I named him that. I don't even know why I called this horse Evil Eagle, but I just did once, and I told JMO I was going to name him that, and yeah. Also, JMO doesn't have a house, so that's why he's here. So we've got Jump Scare, we've got Mukick 2.0, who I barely used. We also have this random horse over here, a white horse, and Pole Vault. Something something I've never really explained here. What was I trying to do here this whole time? Well, even before I generated the world, I knew sort of what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something very similar to what I ended up doing. But when I got here, I wanted it to be, because I think 1.7 was around the corner, and there was rumors of a tree with pink saplings. It never came out, it didn't. And so I was like, all the spruce leaves down there, that was supposed to be that pink bush. It would be a bit hell themed down there, but no, I decided to make it more like the outside is more hellish and overrun, and that's like the last stand. So my base is really called the last stand. Yeah. There's also sugarcanes over there. Project Boom Boy, he never became a charge creeper. There was a few lightning strikes all around here, but none of them hit him. So over here, there's Chaunce's house. He hasn't been on in a long time, and some of his horse and donkey. I think his horse was Butt Stallion. It's a Borderlands reference, I believe. There's his old sheep farm, which I dyed black to get black wool. That's also a bed in there. Old chicken farm used to be here. Yeah. And I cleared out this forest for a nice horse path. So, oh yeah, horse graveyard over the hill, and Bentley's house coming into view. I got low render because if I turn it up it goes all weird. I've shown it recently, so I'm not going to show it again. Yeah, that thing's still there. Airfall hasn't removed it. So yeah, a bit of history about this world. Like I said, it was generated on June 8th, 2013. It was generated in 1.5 when the 1.6 snapshots were out, and almost 1.6.2 was out, or 1.6. And I think episode 7 was called 1.6 Exploration, so it wasn't too far off. Yeah, because episode 6 was introducing Tavis. And then basically the initial rules was no going to the Nether and no fire exploration until 1.6, because Nether Quartz came in at 1.6. And then the terrain generation update happened in 1.7. That meant we had to travel even further. So that was something. I never did fix this farm. There was a massive chunk area here. I talked about it in one of my episodes, maybe 29. I'll be referencing all the videos I talk about properly in the description. So if I got the wrong ones, then I'll say so in the description. So yeah, but basically, a chunk error happened and half the beacon was destroyed, and I had to load this chunk up from an old backup, and quite recently after that happened, I changed this old spruce thing into oak, because when I originally made it, it was spruce. So that's the story of that. True Spawn is over here. This building and this building were original village buildings. That's mainly what dictated this theme of Spawn here. In the Season 2 map, we've already decided that there is no village within view, so that's not going to be happening again. Yeah, I'll let you guess what that was supposed to be. The original village breeder over here, never really tore it down. The worst villager known to mankind. Can't even view him. Who would want to do that? And now with the new 1.8 stuff, that's even worse, because it has to be a fully intact diamond sword. You can't even repair your sword with him anymore. Such a shame. Yeah, Errorfall did finish off his house. That's one of the few things he did manage to finish off. And yeah, getting back onto history. With the server's lifetime, originally it was generated as a server in episode 1, but at the end it crashed. Episode 2, I switched it over to my old Mac laptop. Old, that's interesting. It sucks though, but yeah. I was doing tree farming, that's why. And yeah, it went LAN for a long time. Eventually I did LAN Hamachi, which was basically LAN over the internet. But then that got too tedious, and rather recently, a quarter of a year ago, June 8th, in fact, 2014, I actually got this going server, and I think around the date or on the date, I released a video. Oh, you're glitching out, Pole Vault. I released a video which was the first episode of Menfa Cracked, and I think there was a Menfa Craft video on that same day as well, but I can't exactly remember. I'm going to leave you here for now. Stay still. Yeah. So not too much has happened here. And I think I talked about it definitely. I'm not sure where I showed this to you, but yeah, I tried to fancy this up a bit, but I got a bit bored of it. Didn't really feel like continuing it. I think the witch farm is fine to work again. I was using that a fair bit too recently. There was a few projects which I was trying to finish off before the end of the season, and they're mostly finished off. They're not completely. If I had more time, then there's much more I would do to them, but, well, out with the old, in with the new, I guess. Also, something I don't think I ever talked about is this guy out here. It was my attempt at catching a zombie pigman jockey. And, yeah, I didn't manage to save the chicken, only the rider. And so I named him Don't Hit Me, but he might still be aggro, because the pigmen around here used to be aggro not too long ago. Yeah, Fall's house isn't too good. I'm just gonna pearl in. Yep. So, most of the work that I've been doing recently has been at Gamesland. Gamesland, the unofficially named Gamesland, is probably one of my best builds here, one of the most noticeable, and it's obvious because if I had never been there, it would just be ocean. Yeah, ocean. And it's changed a lot since. It used to be Mobcatraz, then it turned into this. The entrance I'm not too happy with. It's a bit small, cramped, but oh well, too late for that now. Prepare your eyes, I guess. For when we surface, there's a few new things. For one, there is Aerofor's minigame. I'm not sure whether it works 100%, but it's unfinished. As you can see, there's exposed stuff on the side. Oh, zombie. Spoiler! Zombie. Yeah, I know exactly why they're spawning, but they're tracking me from all the way over here. That's really surprising. I didn't expect that. Oh, missed him. Okay. No, I don't need you. So, here is the Spleef Arena. The one I made in episode 30-something. Maybe it was 37, 38. I can't remember. But yeah, it was around there somewhere. And I have to say, if you were to ask me my favorite episode from this season, it would either have to be the one where I made this, or episode 25, which was where I fought the dragon, because that's the first time I'd ever fully legitimately kill the end dragon in survival mode. So that was something for me. But this episode, the one where I made this, you'll be able to find the link to both of these in the description. I made this in a time lapse, and I used a song from Potsy, one of my friends. And after that, I played a game with two of my friends, Nick Bentley Searing Shot and Aerofall. It was so much fun. And actually, no, Aerofall wasn't there. It was Tavis. Yeah, it was Tavis came on again after he was banned. But then after that, I loaded up a backup. But yeah, oh well. He's going to be coming back in season 2. So it's a pity we didn't get to go through more stuff in this. I was going to show you something at my base, but I was planning to do a few PvP matches, like running around my base, for example, hunting each other, killing each other. I had 3 other sets of full diamond protection for Unbreaking 3 armor, and 4 iron swords that were really good. But yeah, they just didn't come on. Also, rather recently, I thought I had all music discs, but in between this episode and last, I actually managed to get the orange blocks. I forgot about it. So, yep. Over here, there's also this. This is the least impressive of the two that I built. It's not finished, really, but it's okay. Because if I had more time, then there would be pop-up targets that come up and you shoot them. But one, I don't know how to do that yet, and two, well, I didn't have enough time, and I'm not that good at redstone, so that's why that never happened. It's mainly just there to make it look like this place has more than it does. That's what I wanted with these two things. So we got the roller coaster from last time. I guess, we really dropped a lot. And no, there was probably 2. So we'll ride the roller coaster one more time, I guess. I never did tidy up that slime block stuff over there, but oh well. And you can see that over there, that's interesting. I'll get to that in a second, and that's where all the mobs are spawning, along with on top of there. If you're wondering why I chose note blocks, is because I thought it looked nice, but it does cause a bit of lag. Those are oak slabs? No, those are wooden slabs, so they don't catch fire. I also chose the note blocks because they don't catch fire either. Well, they don't spread fire, to be exact. So, yeah, that's why I chose that. But what was happening over there on that plane? Probably one of the most impressive things I've done in a long time in survival. You can probably guess what it is if you know your Minecraft. Pixel art maps. It's amazing, really. I mean, this was supposed to come out when Menfa Cracked series started. I planned for this to be done by then, but then I think there was a lot of assignments I had needed to hand up at that time, and I just could not. So, yeah, that's why that didn't happen. I guess we'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, this was what was supposed to go behind my bed in my room. I thought I heard a creeper. Oh well. Happy first birthday, Menfa. It's a bit late. Sorry about that, but we got to it eventually. Yeah, that's the whole point of the white plane. Too bad I didn't get to do that much on it. Oh, is it upside down? I think it is. That's interesting. Oh well. So yeah, this is definitely something very fun to make. If you notice with the cake, there's a few. If you compare it to the real cake, I actually messed up placing some of the blocks. I placed wrong blocks in certain areas, and it looks fine to someone who doesn't know their Minecraft that well or doesn't OCD their Minecraft. But yeah, there's a few problems with it, but I'm happy with it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And so the last thing is this. The dome. This is based off of something which I built on an old friend's server a while ago. It was after the update with the end, because there was end portals. I remember that was something which I saw in that world. And yeah, there was water on it, and I changed the massive terrain into what was similar to inside here, and made a dome pretty much. So this is kind of a conversion going from the outside to the inside. I would have had 3x3 doors, but I didn't have time. So the ground's not too good, but we'll deal with it, I guess. And as you can see, I ran out of time. I didn't have enough black wool. We're on the moon. It's made of cheese. And there's Earth right over there. It's pretty interesting. So, yeah, we're on the moon. As you can see, I got some more sea lands. It was quite literally hell just getting them. Horrible, horrible. I'm not sure whether it's just my Guardian location or whether it's just farming Guardians in general was so hard. But yeah, it was so annoying. It took so long to get them, even though I was killing a lot of them. But anyway, I've got one more surprise. You might be guessing what this is. You might know what this is. Hopefully this goes well. If it doesn't, I'm going to pause now just so I can do a cut. Yep, there was a flaw. But it's fixed now, hopefully. This world was a triumph. A huge success. It hurts and it rips me apart to have to leave this world. No one but me understands the true meaning of this world. To me. I mean, some of my friends understand parts of its importance to me. This world, I don't think I will probably talk about it ever, but this world has been very, very important for me for multiple reasons, and it's sad to say goodbye, but it's becoming so corrupted, so old, and well, it had its good time. And season 2 will still be good. I've got plans for it, don't worry. But anyway, that's it from me. And until next time, have a nice day.